Hello and welcome back to Etruria. As you can see here, we are in our field, well, facing our field, our sorghum field, which is ready to harvest. Yes, we're in August now. We did have a very busy July with the oat and sorting out the barley as well, and then getting it all down to the factory, which of course has produced flour in it. Incredible rate. Absolutely incredible rate. Before anything though, I do want to get this harvest started because I know it's going to take some time to do, and we will have to get a helper in to help with that. So let's get the harvester fired up first thing. Now we might struggle to nip round that way. There is a very small chance we can be cheeky with it, but I think we'll go this way and get the trailer sorted. Anyways, as you can see as well, we are skint for cash. We are unfortunately at a negative amount of 5,000 euro. That's not on, but that is because, yeah, there's no way we can get through here, so we'll just borrow that this field to get that sorted. But right, this is over here. Oh, before I forget, actually, I do want to try something that I was told about in a comment, see if it works. So we have to go to the production menu, so I think that's about here. Yes, once you're here, allegedly to unleash the productions, you access this menu, then you go down to where you save, and then you save, and it should yeah, so nothing's happened. So I don't know how that person has done that in this case. It obviously didn't work, and I know there's an update apparently, but you do need to start a new save, which obviously we're a bit too deep into it now to be doing that. So I will just actually move this somewhere out of the way, the weight itself. Yeah, we're a bit past restarting now, so won't be doing that. If we were to, then obviously we would go straight to that big farm, but I don't really feel like restarting. I'm very keen to see how this whole flour pasta situation kind of unveils itself to work in our favor, which it will. It's just going to take some work, that's all. Anyways, yes, we'll sort out the logistics of the factories and not being able to unleash them. Maybe I can just uninstall the mod. I don't know. We'll see. Once the production's empty, of course. But we also have to sort out. We still will have that production going for a while because we have sorghum to bring there as well. Or will have sorghum to bring there. Right, so first things first, we'll just get this header taken off, because it is not going to get through to the field in this current state. So yeah, the reason we are negative cash is, well, we did have production fees, of course. We had to pay another monthly fee for the leasing of the production, which is absolutely fine. But then we also had the leasing costs as well, so the cost of the harvester again as well for another day. And then, of course, the trailer that we have on lease. And, yeah, we've got a bit going on in that regard. So I'm just going to park up here. All this faff just to get the header on, innit? But, I mean, just how is it going to fit? There's no way. No conceivable way. Unless we do it like this. Luckily for the Landini being about. Right. So we'll get that lined up as best we can. Yeah, might have to maneuver the harvester a bit to get there, but that's fine. Apparently other people have had issues with this particular New Holland harvester as well, with the slow going. I know that there are hills, and that does make a lot of sense that would be sort of problematic with it, but on the other hand, it is what it is, you know. Even the New Holland, the TX32 was having its own struggles. So the fact that actually, I'm just going to get this completely out of the way. Yeah, we'll go this way again. Yeah, the fact that that's the case, well, it is, so be it. You know, we'll manage. Well, actually, a helper's going to manage this time round. which I'm okay with. Yeah, we might as well get it going this way, if we can do. So I know this can be a bit of a setup, so let's get it set up. So nearest waypoint we'll do first. Let's set the course up. Confirm, maybe 3 should be fine. Now I want to ensure that it does not do... right. Where was that option? Deactivated. Good. Okay, we do not want... Yeah, we want to keep it deactivated. This should be fine. So I'm just looking at all these extra settings as well. Yeah. No, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Won't tinker around too much with that. Okay, this should be fine to get it underway, but we need to be in the bloody field. Are you joking? Right, I just want to ensure that it's at least going the right way. It is a shame that we can't get it, start it without it being in the field. Someone said you could, but I'm not seeing the option to, because we can't even generate the course without it being in the field, obviously. So, right, let's fire it up. At least get this first little bit going. But we are harvesting sorghum. There we go. See, there's no reason for it to go so bloody slow there, but that's good. Here, we'll see if we can get it on the move. Oh no, actually that's going to muck it up. Yeah, we'll get it from nearest waypoint and go. Ah. Out of money. Right, well that means we need another loan. We could just go a simple loan, but maybe we should take a loan this way. Yeah, we'll do it properly. Right. We have... You know what? I'm just going to take 50. This is the 50 that I should have not used on my own field. Yeah, it's going to go quick, but we're going to need a trailer. We need all these other things as well for loading, because we do want to try and get these productions going as quickly as possible. Let's just do that, because we'll be able to pay it off soon enough. Let's take that loan. Yeah, go for it. Now, I know we've got no cash in, but it's alright. As long as this works. No, already not working. Ah, it wants to go the other way. Well, we don't. So... Right. Oh, we have to regenerate it, I suppose. That's fine. Should go the other way now. Brilliant. Simple as that. Nope. No idea what's going on there. Okay, it's leveling itself out now. So strange. I don't... Yeah, very strange. Anyways, at least that's underway. We can we can leave this to its own devices. Sometimes it's easier just to use the helper. But again, they have their own issues. So, yeah. Right, so unfortunately that didn't work to unleash the production. So we'll figure something out. As I said, maybe we can just put the money back in. That gets taken out. It's not a problem. But what is a problem is all of this bloody flour that we have to sort out. So we could look at leasing a trailer. Now I need to look in bale transport. Yes, this lovely French trailer I think will do just fine. I think the Landini will be able to handle it without much fuss. We may have to bring the weight down separately. Like put it on the trailer or something. But we'll have to nip down to the shop to get that. But I think that would be the best thing to do. But we should also take this back down to the farm. So that we can start loading in that sorghum as soon as possible. So we do want to take advantage of this, of getting everything done in this month. And I think we have to get sorghum done. Oh no, we have another month. I think we have September as well. But we don't want that. So either we get all of the flour out we can. No, you know what? I was going to say do it all at once. But that's going to be even crazier. Basically, the amount of flour we have now should probably double by the time we're done with the sorghum. So I think the best thing to do is we will take... yeah, that corn is really growing here. Wow. Thought I was on the wrong road for a minute as to how quickly that corn has grown. Yeah, we'll take this back to the farm. Wait for the sorghum to do its thing, or the harvester to do its thing with the sorghum, I should say. Once we get to the farm, we'll see how that's getting on. Then we'll probably have to nip down to the shop to collect this trailer, because I think we really need to get cracking on loading some of those pallets up. Then we'll have to go and lease out the bloody pasta factory. So at this point, we may end up in an even bigger of a debt than we currently have, which is sitting about 300,000. Which is not grand, but we will get loads of money from this pasta, and then we'll be able to pay that off, which will be fine, because that field we have is ridiculous. And if we do... trying to think, yeah, if we end up doing another big grain session, which is the only thing that makes sense, especially since we're already doing the pasta anyways, then we might as... Oh, what's going on here? What are you on about? Sort it out, mate. Right, I'll sort it out for you. You got to do everything yourself, eh? Yeah, come on, give me that nice chopped the goodness. There we go. I appreciate it trying to get every missed bit, like I've just missed a bit there, but I think once we get down to the end of this fence, then we should be fine. Yeah, just for some reason it seems to like to go over the field limits by a bit. See, now if I let it crack on, it should do just fine to do that on its own now. Yes, brilliant. Okay, we will head back to the farm now. Alright, here we are at the shop now. So we did drop off the trailer at the farm with the Fiat, of course. Oh right, we've got to get our other trailer sold as well. Completely forgot to do that. So we definitely should do that. Unless... I was going to say, what if we use this as like a flatbed for pallets? But how many can we fit on there? About 4. No, I think it's still best to sell that and get a bigger trailer. Plus, we can't customize that until 9, and we don't have time to faff about with all that. So, let's go back into here. And the reason I went bale transport is because I knew I had a better trailer, a more appropriate trailer for the Landini. Because this one's quite big, for one. 4-ton trailer. And this one's 3, so much smaller. And it's fine. It loads just fine. And the price is more what we're looking for anyways. Right, we can get away with those. Will be fine. No extension. That's probably fine. Don't know. No need for a hitch. The color is fine. We'll just get this switched over to something different. There we go. And we'll just lease now anyways, because we need it for 2 months. Yes. I think, yeah, that should be fine. And it's so inexpensive, at least. Thank goodness for that. Everything else is so bloody expensive. Right, now can we connect it with the weight? I think we can, which is very handy. Oh, brilliant. Right, so we could have gone with a slightly different, yeah, it would have been better if it was a bit lower down, but that's fine. It's just what we have to work with here, so yeah, it's fine. It is still a big trailer, but we can fit loads of flour on. But before we leave the shop area to head to the mill, which is from here, just down... Oh, it's a bit further away. Oh, we can take a different road as well. We can go this way and around. Might be quicker this way, but anyways, we do need to unload. Right, we do. Okay, let's get up there. Yeah, we've got some misbits on the corners. Again, that's my fault. I keep forgetting. I'm not blaming Courseplay for that one. That one is my fault. Keep forgetting to bloody change the corners of the field and all. But that's a headland that we've managed to complete. Well, that the helper's completed, which is good. That's really good, actually. I'm very pleased about that. Literally just a headland, actually. For, what is it, 9,000 litres or something? Okay, that's unnecessary. Smashing into things. Of course. Right, there we are. Okay, good. At least it's not for naught, so that is good. We've got the sorghum going in. The helper's still in there as well, yeah. Helper's still in there doing their thing. Whatever that thing is. Looks nice though. Even from here it looks nice. Get everything organised. Here we might even get a nice photo in of that. Trying to take more photos of gameplay and that as we go. Not just for thumbnails, just for myself as well. Right, emptied out, so let's get this out the way because we know it's going to be a bloody pain. No, you just wait a minute, mate. You just bloody wait. Right, I'm just going to tuck it onto the path here because then I know that it won't conflict with the harvester anywhere else, and it will. No, I really shouldn't block this, but nah, it's fine. I'm going to put it here in the hopes that it's fine, but we'll see what happens. Right, shut the engine off on that for now. Now this we can take... Yeah, go on then. Let's take this different route, just because it is a different one. And I suppose we can get this going in a small time-lapse. Alright, well, we've managed to make it here. I will be honest as well, we did take a bit of an extra excursion than needed to be. I realized afterwards that we did go, we missed a turn before, and that caused us to take a bit of a detour, but we are here. And essentially the way back, the way that we came from basically the village center is exactly where we need to go to drop off this flour. So what I'm trying to do here, as you can see, I'm doing something a bit different. I want to try and line up, I want to go up there with this. Hopefully I can reach up there, and should make this just a touch easier. Now I'm really hoping that is the case. Just going to shut these beacons off here and try, just to try if I can. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm trying to get at here? I fear it's not going to work because we are a bigger tractor than this space can handle, or should have handling, but at least we can. Yeah, this is ridiculous. If we had a, yeah, nope, it's just not going to work. It's just too tight. I'm already bloody stuck. Haven't even started. Right, well, good effort. Let's get let's get that trailer back hooked. Honestly, if we had a forklift, this would be ideal. Let's be completely honest. But I think I'm gonna have to put it. Just remember as well that we have to bring the trailer with the sorghum here as well, so we can't be blocking anything or everything. So let's just get the trailer tucked somewhere that we can just leave it and just move to it instead of the alternative. Now that's still going to be in the way a bit here. Let's try this. Right. There we go. That's what I wanted. Just to tuck it in to this. Come on. There we go. Into this corner right like that. That is completely out the way. Fairly stable as well. So that is good. Okay, we can start loading these bloody pallets here straight away. Just first thing need to do is see where we're at with the harvest. Oh, nice. Has it done? Oh, it has done. Wow. Okay, that's more progress than I expected, but still only about halfway. So what we're going to do is, and because I've kind of made the mistake of putting the harvester on the inside, like the auger on the inside of the field, that's how I started it. It's alright though. I will just leave that there for now, and we can start loading these pallets. So let's see how this goes. If we can get 2 across, that would be absolutely sublime. But oh, get in. See, it's the little wins and all that are nice to have. So I think what we'll do is we'll load this side first. Just want to do a couple of these to ensure we're on the right path with it all. Oh, with the Merlot it'd be so much better. Yeah, see, we could easily get more going the other way, but it's okay. We've got it on lease now, so we can fit quite a few. Remember, we have so many pallets to deal with, and I know I've done this to myself, but remember, it's for the long term. It's for the goal of owning the cow farm, so we're not gonna cheat our way to the cow farm. Although I'd like to, because this is going to take bloody ages. But if we just focus in on it, should be right. Alright, let's see if we can get these next 2. Nice and orderly. The one thing I'm a bit worried about is getting caught up in with no cash. We've already had it happen once because of that loan, and that does potentially bode a problem as far as yeah, see, that one's nice and lined up, so let's get that one strapped in at least. But yeah, if we can do, what is that, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20 maybe per trailer, maybe 30 if we're proper cheeky with it. I don't know how much of a struggle. Actually, we probably could get 30 on, but we'll start with 20 and go from there. If we get 10 on the bottom and then, yeah, 10 on the top, we should be alright. But there's about 65 bloody pallets here, so we won't get them all in one. I'll probably just keep taking from the same spot as they spawn out. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Really good. Yeah, now we just got to do this funny reverse every time. That's okay. Right, I'm kind of just half waiting to see when the harvester will be done, because we do want to come down here with that sorghum and get that started as well. Versus, well... Actually, I wonder. I'm going to try something. Okay, I'm going to try something here. I know that I don't have auto drive, like, set up. But, like, I don't have the mod enabled or anything. But I know that there is a bit of an in-game sort of way that you can get helpers to go places. So I'm really going to see how effective or efficient it might be, if at all. If at all, obviously. Just need to get that one tighter in. Yeah, that's fine. Doesn't have to be perfect, just has to be on. That first one I'm going to try and rectify as well here. Get sorted though. Oh, I wish the turn... If we had a forklift, this would be 1,000 times quicker, I'll be honest. But not going to go and spend money on that now. I wanted the Landini, I've got the Landini, I know. So we will use the Landini. Right, put these ones on and then we'll have a check on the sorghum. Because that's the balancing act we're playing now. Is between the harvest, the delivery of the harvest, and the loading of the pallets. Which is... whole job on its own. I'm not going to auto load them because that would be a bit cheeky, too cheeky, but this will take some time. Right, we got this second one. Okay, good. Okay, I knew it was going to happen eventually. Okay, perfect. You know what I do like about that is that it nips to the side. Like it's not directly at the crop, which I guess it would have to be because, but see, I like that. That's quite clever as far as course play is concerned. Right, so now I know that this won't actually, you know what? If we just let it load like that, then it'll go and do its own thing. But I want to try something as soon as it's loaded up. So we'll just get these shifted first. Nope. Don't need you flapping about. There we are. Now how bad of a... Is it really to that side? Ooh, they are quite far on that side. That's okay. It should still be fine. Hopefully. But yeah, if we can fit another 2, maybe 2 that way. Anyways, let's check on the helper again. Alright, they're underway. Okay, now what I want to see. Now this may not work, but please work. What I want to try is... Okay, we'll set it up here. Now, if I can, this would be amazing. But can I get you to come here? Okay, what's the job? Deliver. Yes. No looping is fine. Just the one. Let's do just the one way. Start. Target unreachable. Okay. Can you... Bugger. Okay, what about just like even here? Go to... Let's just see if it can even get in here. Happy days. Okay, as long as it can get close by, that's fine, because that harvester is going to fill up again, and then we'll want the helper to do as much. Well, we'll want them to do as much as they can. I know auto drive would make this 1,000 times easier. I'm aware of that, but I completely forgot about it, and now I need it. So we'll do with what we can. But if I can get this sorted, I'll keep a watchful eye on the helper. And then we can load in that sorghum while we unload flour, and I think we'll have a nice little system going. But we will crack on with this in a time lapse. Alright, well that was a bit manic, to be completely honest, but hey, look at that, we've managed to get, what is that, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, is that right? I thought we'd get more than that, like per, hang on a minute, my maths are not working, so we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, wow, what's going on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Brilliant. 16. We've got 32 pallets on there already. Yes, of course, that doesn't surprise me that the helper is needing to be assisted. We're just going to let them sat there and think about what they've done for a bit. And actually, what they've done is quite a bit of the field. Let's have an honest look at this. It's not bad at all. You know, a few bits, corners, that again, that's my fault. But really, as far as progress on the massive size of the field, I mean, yes, it's taken a long time to get all these bloody pallets loaded on, but at least I feel like we're really making some progress here. I was a bit worried about the this whole pallet process. The sorghum not so much, because I knew inevitably it would get harvested, but the fact that we've got over 30 pallets loaded on, yes, it did take an age to do. Bit of a cheeky time lapse there for that, and the helper got as far as they could on their own. Did get stuck on a no entry sign, which is the irony of that is just brilliant to me. But at least we now can head back to the farm. We'll get 2 combine loads. So I'm just processing my thoughts here to think of what I think we'll have the field done in the next episode, certainly. Then we can take the flour that's being made, will continue to be being made, to the past factory, and I think we'll get pasta sooner than later. We might have to end up taking this trailer on a bit of a long-term lease, but that's fine because of how inexpensive it is, and it's our only way really to transport pallets at all. Now I'm a bit concerned that when we get over there that we'll have to load the pallets onto the platform, but I might have a word with the shop to see if we can use the Merlot for that, because then we can do it much easier, because we can load them all with the boom and everything. We don't have that option, the boom arm with the Landini, unfortunately. But anyways, we are at least now making our way back to the farm to start the unloading of the combine, but that will be in the next episode. So as of this one, fairly productive, let's be honest. We got the trailer loaded with the pallets, which was my biggest concern as far as like how long it was going to take, but I feel like we've made good progress on that. The harvest itself is going very well. We've got a lot of the field done. I think we got about, whatever the full capacity of this trailer is, 21,000. So we've got about 21,000 litres of sorghum that actually we need to get that underway. Sorghum flour, activate, boom. So now that's going. So we do have sorghum flour being made as well, on top of the, what did I say, 32,000 litres of flour on the trailer, so that's good. We'll finish up the harvest, get that into flour. Happy days. I think we're really good progress here, and I'm happy for it. But honestly, I think, I don't know, I would really like to crack on with the pasta making, but that requires more grain, and I know we've done a heap of it. So my only option really at this point, where my thought process is with all this, is to take all of these fields that we've done, the barley, the oat and the sorghum, put them all as wheat, do one last massive wheat harvest, and then we should be ready to move on from there. That's including the sale of this field, the sale of the farm, and then hopefully we have enough asset-wise to get us to the other farm, because we don't want to be without a farm at all. Even if it's for the first little bit, we wouldn't want to do that. Anyways, I think that is plenty for today. So we've got our sorghum to crack on with here in the next episode, and getting the rest of the flour. This is a mighty fine combine. Even with its issues, it's still a great combine. So I'm very pleased with that. We'll leave it in view just like that. Beautiful. Right, well, I do hope you've enjoyed the episode, as manic as it might have been. I do appreciate your time with watching it, so hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you have done, cheeky thumbs up always does help out the channel. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Until the next one, though, please do take care, and bye for now.